Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to split a bill upon checkout. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up a table. I'm going to put 6 seats instead to really drive this message home. So, let's start placing a bunch of orders under each individual seat. First one, let's do a wing combo, mixed, fries, and let's add drinks. Let me delete that. Let's start with drinks first, actually. Say this person ordered a beer. This person wanted a blue light. Let's say these people wanted just fountain pop, Pepsi. This person may want water. Alright. Make sure when you're punching in orders to punch it in under the respective seat. Don't just punch in everything under one seat, and I'll explain why later. Say this person wanted a juice. Then let's say over here, I don't know, maybe this person wanted chocolate milk for whatever reason. Well, chocolate milk is good, but anyway, so now we have all these drink orders punched in. Now, the reason I don't want you to punch it in under one seat only, I want it under each individual seat. Number one, it'll be way easier for you to have it like this when you're cashing them out. That's the first thing. These point of sale systems are now very high tech, whereas when they first came out, they were very low tech because it was new technology. So back in the day, it was very hard to split and combine checks. So what waitresses may have done is just put everything under one seat, and at the end they would decide who had what and start moving things around. But now, and I'll show you how easy it is to split a check, make sure you put it under the respective seat. And another thing is, on my side, for reporting purposes or for income purposes, all of that stuff, I want to see how much each person is spending when they're here. So how much did this seat number 1 spend compared to seat number 3, seat number 2? So here you'll have a total of $18 spent. If you put it all in one seat, my reads at the end, they're going to tell me you have one person spending $18 on drinks. But in actuality, it was actually 6 people who spent this amount. So it's going to give me bad analytics on my end when I look at things like that, when I look at how can I increase the average check size, okay? So that's why I want you to put everything under its respective seat. Now, moving forward, I'm going to have to start putting do not make for all of these, just to make sure the bartender does not make them. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Right. Common, do not make. Alright, so there we go. Now we're going to go to the food. Let's start with seat 1, wing combo. Okay, click on seat 2. Always click to go to that seat, otherwise it'll stay under the same seat. So click the next seat and go and order something else. Let's say this person wants just garlic bread with cheese. Let's say this person wants steak dinner. No, nobody gets that with steak, so let's delete that. Just put French fries, and they would like gravy on the side. Okay, and let me go back here and make sure I put do not make, because that's a lot of food that I do not want the kitchen to make. Alright, that should be over there. Okay, let's go to seat 4, signature burger. Seat 5, bacon cheeseburger. And seat 6 just wants a hot dog with fries and everything on it. So now we have our entire order. And normally you would send the drinks first, but just for the purposes of this video, I put everything at the same time. So now let's send all of this. So it's telling me something's running low on inventory. So actually what I'm going to do, in case somebody orders it, let me go and delete that. It's the blue light. Let's just go ahead and delete that. And let's go ahead and send this again. Okay. That's fine. So now there we go. It's printing. Now this should say bar. I don't know why my drinks are sending to the receipt printer. They should be sending to the bar printer. It might just be a glitch in the system. I'll have to look at that after, but disregard it. So this is completed. Now we're just waiting for this all to print inside of the kitchen. That's done. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go to checkout. You go to checkout, and what you do, you're going to have these three options right here. Okay, the default option is all on one. So you're going to see everyone's order. It's all on one bill for a total of $97.27. Let's say each person, and now you're going to see why it was very important to put it under separate seats. Let's say they all say we're paying for our own bill. Seats 1 to 6, they're all paying for themselves. Nobody's paying for somebody else. All you got to do, because you did your homework back here, or you did a good job here by putting everybody under their respective seat, because that's organized. When you check out, you click split by seating and done. Everybody's order, or everyone has their own receipt now. Seat 1, seat 2, seat 3, seat 4, seat 5, seat 6. You can print them all to the receipt printer, or you can print one individually here. But everything is here now. You go to split by seating. If one person says they're going to pay for everything, you go to all on one. Very easy. If they all say they want to pay together or pay separately, go to split by seating. Now sometimes they might just say, just split everything right down the middle amongst everyone, and we'll all pay the same amount. So you go to split evenly by number, and you click how many people want to do that, and you click that number. There's 6 people, so now each bill is exactly the same. It's $16.21 for each bill. Each bill is the exact same. If that's, you use this in situations where you have a big group of people. Let's say they order they just start ordering pitchers of beer, a boatload of wings, and then nobody knows who ordered what because everybody's eating from each other's food. In the end, they don't know what they order that they're going to pay for. So they just say to you, you know what, split it evenly because we all ate each other's food. That's where you would normally use this one. But in this case, because everybody ordered specific things for themselves, we're going to go to split by seating. And so that's how you check out a bill. Very easy. Once you do that, once the person pays, just go to all on one. If it's cash, you click cash, and this will pop up. Simply click pay in full, and you're okay. Or you can put whatever tip they gave you. Now, if they paid with a credit card or a debit card, the way our system works, our machines are not integrated with our point of sale system. What do I mean by that? Our point of sale system is TouchBistro. And TouchBistro, if we were to sign up with the payment company called Chase, what would happen is from here, you would send this receipt right to the debit terminal where the customer will complete the transaction. But because Chase is very expensive and it's not worth it to go with them, we are with another company called Elavon, which is better, but Elavon does not integrate with TouchBistro. So on your end, what you have to do on the actual machine, and you'll be shown this, you have to punch in the customer's order, like the amount. So if the person says to you they're paying by credit card, you're going to take that machine, the debit machine, and you're going to punch in $97.27, and you're going to hand that machine to them. And then once they finish, you're going to come back here, and you're going to go to non-integrated payments. You're going to see here cash, credit, debit. If they paid by credit, and this is the machine that you give to the customers. That's just a picture, but kind of looks like it. You're going to click credit because they paid by credit card. Excuse me. You're going to click that. Let's say they gave you a 15% tip. You can just click that and it'll close it out. Let's say they gave you an amount that you don't see here. Maybe they gave you $115 total. You click it here and it'll pop up, and then you click pay and you're done. Now make sure this is highlighted, the total with tip. I don't know why. If you click tip amount, this must be something wrong with TouchBistro. Nothing comes up. I can click these numbers and the tip amount, it's not doing anything. Let's say they maybe give you a $5 tip and you just want to punch that in to fill this out. Maybe there's a reason why this isn't working, but then why am I able to highlight it? So if you ever come to this screen and you're pressing this and you realize nothing is happening, make sure this is not highlighted. I don't know why the number doesn't pop up. Make sure the total with tip is highlighted, and then you can punch the amount, the total amount that they gave you, and it'll figure out the tip that they gave you. Now, if you're not very good at math, which you should be good at math when you're doing this. If let's say they want to pay cash, you should already know how much change you should give them. If they give you like, let's say they gave you $100, okay? You don't need this to tell you how much change you have to give them. You should already know it. But if by chance you just don't know, this will tell you what you have to give them back. So let's go back to the non-integrated payments. We're going to say they paid by credit. Let's say they gave $115. You're going to click pay, and you're going to come to this screen. Okay? You're going to come to this screen. It's going to give you all this info. Now, let's say you made a mistake and you punched in the wrong number here. Pay close attention to what I'm about to do here. If you want to close out this table, the last thing you do is you click close table, no receipt. Okay? Or you don't have to worry about email receipt and close table because we don't email receipts. You could always do print receipt and close table if you don't have one to give them. But the vast majority of the time, you're simply going to click close table, no receipt. Now, if you made a mistake here, do not close the table. Otherwise, you have to get the manager to come and reopen it for you. So what you're going to do, you're going to continue without closing the table. This little footer here, click this, and it'll take you back here. It'll say paid, but because you made a mistake, come to the left side here, and you're going to see it say edit and undo payment. Edit/undo payments. Click that, and you're going to see this screen pop up, and you're going to click undo, and you're going to say continue. Don't worry about the warning. You do want to undo it because you made a mistake. Continue. Click done, and now you're back here. Nothing's paid for. Let's say you made a mistake. Instead, they actually gave you $110. Okay, that's what they actually gave you. Now you can fix it. You pay. This is updated. Now you can close the table, and you're finished. It's all gone. Now it's not here anymore. Always make sure you close out your tables quickly, because other customers are going to come and sit here, and you won't be able to take any order, or a fellow server won't be able to open up that table because it's still open under your name, and they won't be able to punch anything in. So always close your tables in a timely manner. So let me go through this quickly again with you, but I'm not going to punch in as many items. Let's just do one person. Actually, let's do 2 people. Let's add a seat over here. Let's just do fries for this person and large fries for this person. I'm going to put do not make. Alright, I'm going to send that. There we go, it's sending. Let's just wait for it. Alright, let's go to checkout. Again, you can have it either all on one, or you can split by seating, or you can just split it evenly amongst the 2 of them. Alright, now let's say they paid you with a debit card. Let's go to all on one, or Let's go sort by seating. Let's cash this person out. Let's go to non-integrated. This person paid debit. Let's say they gave you a 15% tip. Then you realize they didn't give you a 15% tip. It was a 10% tip. Do not close this here. Continue without closing table. Go to edit, undo payment. Undo it. Yeah, continue. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Click done. Go back here. Just start the process all over again. And click the correct option here, wherever it may be. And then close it. Then now you have this one. Let's say this person just gave you cash. Just click cash. Click whatever they gave you. Close the table. And you're done. And that's how you split a bill upon checkout. That's also how you use the non-integrated payment. And that's also how you edit and undo an incorrect payment input. And so that's it for this video.